Let's go, Pearly. Let's go. You okay? Prepare to be plunged into object misery. Prepare to be consumed by death. Threat. Nothing pleases my master more than the sight of humans in the those of sufferings. Fuck you. Who are you? Who are you? What do you want? Come to tell us this is all our fault, have you? No. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump down your throat like that. It's just I hate feeling like everyone's blaming us when there was nothing we could have done. My wife still haven't got over it. You know, it's been 2 years now since our son was born, and she still dreams about him every night. Tommy, darling, wait for mommy, please, Tommy. No, Tommy, there are monsters there. It's too dangerous. Please, darling, come back to mommy. I often wonder if perhaps this is a real trial. This is a trial that has been set for us by the Almighty. But then I think of the unutterable currently of it all, and I simply cannot believe he would do such a thing. Oh, how I hope he's receiving all our prayers. Look tight. Okay. Hey, I have to go there.
What was that? Verily, we must investigate.
Investigate. Oh.
My baby! My dear baby! You know who I am, don't you, darling? It's me, your mother.
Alma! Are you all right? Please, dear, you have to listen to me. I'm sorry, but the child doesn't know who we are.
I know. Of course I know, but it's our baby. Our little one. I can't just give up.
Ugh!
Why? Why? Why did this have to happen to...
It seems we were too late.
Your Majesty, I can...
At ease, soldier. It's quite clear what happened here. You did commendably. Can you really be visitors? Not many have the daring do to cross the dark sea to our humble kingdom. I would very much like to pick your brains. Come and see me in the palace when you have a moment, would you? And do not despair, I beseech you. You must stay strong for your child. They will need a home to return to one day. Will they not?
The soldier warned us about the night of full moon, but I never thought that anything this terrible would happen. The lighthouse here in Backham Place is lit using the guiding light which we take from the mighty beacon on the cape to the north. Of course, now that the beacon has been plunged into impenetrable darkness, there's no question of anyone going there to fetch it. Fetch it. Fetch it. After all, it's not just the darkness that's the problem. They say it's crawling with monsters as well. Now I understand why everyone's so scared around here. The king's bedroom is upstairs. There are some rooms up there for special guests as well. Unfortunately, one of those guests is feeling unwell at the moment, so I'm afraid I can't allow you up there. And so the curse under which this kingdom languishes is rebelled. Such an atrocity cannot be allowed to stand. The price right out is through display, but it's off limits and at the moment. Ever since the guiding light up in the beacon on the cape there went out, we've had nothing to write it with.
Oh.
That was just terrible. We've got to do something, baby, so we can let it happen again. I think so. Hello. You're not Roger, are you? Have you come from far away? Yes. Good. Then you won't have heard that tale of the most amazing Roger legend. Captain Shagrai was the greatest and most handsome pirate who ever sailed the seas. He was a good friend of King Beckham's and a real hero to boot. He killed so many sea monsters that he angered the Demon King himself. And when the Demon King came after him, he acted with selflessness and bravery on a scale never before seen. Rather than let the people of Beckham suffer, he sailed far out to sea to meet his nemesis, where he couldn't hurt anyone else. Without him, we wouldn't be here. Okay. Now that you witnessed the tragedy afflicting us, with your own eyes, perhaps you can appreciate its horror. King Beckham spends every walking moment thinking of how we can escape this hellish predicament. He will be happy to share his latest plans with you, I'm sure.
Greetings, travelers. You must forgive me if I startled you earlier. Please allow me to welcome you to our kingdom. I am King Buckingham.
Buckingham.
And what might you be called?
Maybe so.
You know, I have a feeling that this chance encounter may well save my kingdom. Give me a moment and I'll explain. It all started 5 years ago. Since then, every child born here in Buckingham has been cursed. On the night of their first full moon, they take the form of a terrifying monster before disappearing into the darkness. Can you imagine anything more horrific?
Horrific?
We know who is behind it, of course. The same fiend who sealed away island after island as he sought to rule the world. The Demon King. We did our damnedest to fight back, you know. We even joined forces with a ferocious crew of a ship named the Sea Dragon. But he was too powerful. The Sea Dragon was locked in an ocean of ice, and our kingdom was plunged into unending darkness.
Plunged. Fell down suddenly.
Without our pirate friends, we have no warriors capable of fighting the evil we face. I had started to fear that Buckingham's days were numbered. And then you arrived. Now clearly, you are no ordinary band of travelers. You made it to our accursed shores after all. And so, I must ask this of you. Will you help us lift this terrible curse and liberate our kingdom?
Yes.
Thank you, my dear friends. And I assure you that as soon as the light of liberty returns to this place, you shall be handsomely rewarded. But now the hour grows late. We shall make a plan on the morrow.
On the tomorrow?
Now, the inn does not open when the moon is full, I am afraid, but you will find beds on the 3rd level of the palace. Till the morning, then.
Tomorrow. Captain's code. Depthness回避かなあ、気量かLady Anais is a very important person indeed. Captain Shakai requested that the king himself personally ensure her safety. She's feeling unwell at the moment. However, and is resting in bed, I would be grateful if you would refrain from making any noise. Sometimes I stand here, the jet black ocean stretching out before me, and I think back to happier times. I was once Buckham, official minstrel. I lived in the Paris and accompanied His Majesty on all important state visits. My fondest memory are of the trip we took aboard the Sea Dragon. I can remember. It is so. It is through it were yesterday. The sharp scent of the brine. The sound of waves rapping against the hull.
Captain Sharkeye!
Captain Sharkeye.
What's the matter with ye, Tar? You're flapping like a sail in a summer squall. Aye, well, we've a visitor aboard, Captain. Same high and mighty old dog as last time. I was wondering when he'd show his face. Continue making ready to sail, Tar. This shan't take but a moment. Aye, aye, Captain Sharkeye! Welcome aboard, landlubber! Tain't often we see one of you well-to-do Buckingham types down here by the harbour side.
You know very well why we are here, Sharkeye. Goodness knows I would not have come for any other reason. Now, will I be returning to the king with the good news he so desires? Or will you be disappointing him yet again?
Ha ha! You needn't have bothered coming all this way. The Sea Dragon's course has already been set. Weigh anchor, lads! We're heading north! Buckingham Palace, ahoy!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come.
Didn't ye hear me, your importantness? We sail for Buckingham. Now, step into my cabin and let's toast an alliance well made.
Captain Sharkeye, thank you.
Can it be 2 years since Captain Sharkeye agreed to head the Royal Fleet? What he and his crew have achieved is truly remarkable. Alas, no matter how many monsters the crew of the Sea Dragon defeat, they seem to come back in ever greater numbers.
Yes. I rather fear our successes have drawn unwanted attention from the forces of evil. Perhaps this was to be expected. And rumor has it that the reckless devil intends to deliberately draw the master of all monsters to a distant corner of the ocean and finish this once and for all.
But Your Majesty, that is unspeakably dangerous. Captain Sharkeye may be a mighty pirate, but he cannot hope to go toe-to-toe with the Demon King. Especially not now. Why, it was only last night that Lady Anais announced she was with child.
I share your concerns, believe me. Alas, he's not a man whose mind can be changed.
Ha! Ye know me better than my own dear mother, your majesty. And you understand the situation as well as I do. If naught is done, 'tis only a matter of time before your kingdom gets gobbled up by the darkness. There's no altering my course now. 'Tis set, and that's the end of it. If we don't make a stand, there'll be no future for any of us.
It seems we cannot change your mind. Well then, on behalf of myself and my subjects, let me express my utmost gratitude to you.
Ah, ye silver-tongued devil, ye! I can see why they made ye captain of this fair realm. Now listen! We're having ourselves a little shindig on the Sea Dragon this evening to celebrate Anais' news. Be there, or I'll kill all the lot of ye.
Ah, I must say I'm glad you, convinced my finest minstrel to play. Now listen, Sharkeye. If I cannot persuade you to reconsider, I will give you my blessing to set sail tomorrow. But only on one condition. Anais must remain here in Buckingham. Promise me that, or I shall scupper the sea dragon, you stubborn old dog.
'Tis only now, after many years of marriage, that my beloved has found herself with child. I do believe the Almighty may be steering your hand, old friend. And who am I to deny the will of the great captain in the sky? I'll do as ye ask. Take care of her, ye hear? And of me little one.
It would appear that the rain has put an end to the festivities. The king's men are ready to escort you to the palace, Lady Anais.
Please, give me a moment. I wish to feel the waves just a little longer. I want our child to remember this place. Our home.
People say that you were once the queen of a foreign land, my lady. And I am inclined to believe them. But why would you forego your royal birthright for a life on the high seas with Captain Sharkeye?
Oh, I sensed in him a higher purpose, beyond material wealth or mere glory. He wishes only to make the oceans a safer place, for everyone. Perhaps you and your fellow retainers feel something similar about King Buckingham.
Anais! What are ye doing up there, girl?
The king awaits you, Lady Anais. Please do not cause His Majesty any undue worry.
This accursed rain'll chill ye to the bone. Get over here. See if I can't offer ye a little shelter.
My darling, let us not say goodbye. Instead, let us make a promise. Let us make a vow that once the child is born, you and I will take to the waves once again.
Yeah, of course we will, me lassie. Our little one will be raised right here on the decks of the Sea Dragon. After all, 'twas the ocean that brought us together. And 'tis the ocean that'll bring me right back to you, my love. And before ye know it.
Until this kingdom of ours is released from the darkness which engulfs it, until praise is restored. I shall make do with my memories. Who's that? Sorry, baby. So the way he told that story was so salty. I must have known off there for a bit. Come on, let's go to the bed. I need to take about 100 winks. Shakai, is it that you? You are not Shakai. Lady Anasis. Please, you must try to get up. I'm sorry. I must have been dreaming of happier times. And I must say, I'm feeling better than I have for a long time. Perhaps it is our visitors who have lifted my spirits. I would be grateful if you could visit me again, should the opportunity arise. It pleased me greatly to hear tales of your travels. Come on, ready, Annalise. Annalise. Lie down, Les. Yes. Yes, very well. Good night, my friends. Please do come and visit me again. I must apologize. Lady Anna is not yet recovered from her illness. Sometimes he runs a high fever and suffers the most terrible nightmares. I would kindly ask that you let her get some rest now. Goddess, no. Goodness, no. She needs it. Captain Shakai and Legendary Sea Dragon are most engaging tale. Yes, this Mr. Elf has skill indeed. For a moment, it was almost as if I was seeing the scenes play out before my belly eyes. Thank you for waiting. Your beds are all ready for you. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Which way? Which way?
I say.
Oh, good morning. I trust my loyal bedchamber was to you liking? You liking? Liking? Oh, good morning. I trust my royal bedchamber was you were liking. That is good to hear. Shakai did not take it quite so literally as I recall, fit only for the lady librarianist. Librarianist of all the lady Lady Liberd ran Run rubbers in creation was a phrase I believe he used. But I mustn't get caught up in my reminiscence. I need to tell you more about how we plan to save the kingdom. According to this man's investigations, our predicament came about as a result of the mighty lighthouse known as a beacon falling to the darkness. That would perhaps explain why all the children who turned into monsters were observed scuttling off towards it. Until now, it has been impossible to enter the lighthouse and investigate further, due to the all-obstructing darkness that fills it. A darkness cast by a great black flame. However, our round friends here thinks there may be a way to penetrate the darkness. Blackness. Which way? Blackness or darkness? Well, which way you want to say? And go after our beloved babies in arms.
Indeed.
Would you be so good to explain your method? Yes. Yes, of course. As you may be aware, a tribe of dwarves dwells here. In the kingdom of Beckham, they live in a cave far to the east of this palace. The cave receives almost no sunlight, so instead the dwellers illuminate their home with substance known as ground moss, which grows there in abundance. My idea is to cover the feet that child who has been transformed into a monster with ground moss. Doing so should enable us to follow them through the darkness. If my theory is correct, once the moss has been applied, it should be a simple matter of following the glowing footsteps into the beacon, and wherever they may lead after that. If we do not wish any more of our little ones suffer, we must act quickly. Once a child has become a beast, they tend to return to Beckham for only the first few nights. After this point, they presumably lose all sense of humanity, and we never see them again. We must acquire some ground moss and apply it to the monster's feet before that can happen. My apologies. I'm sure it's rather a lot of taking. Would you like me to run you through all that again? No. Your story is so long. Then I believe my work here is done, Your Majesty. So to summarize our friend's rather long-winded explanation, we need some ground moss. In less complicated time, this would be a simple matter of sending an official request from myself to the leader of the dwarves, otherwise known as Foreman.
Oh.
Alas, these are anything but simple times, but current Foreman is no great admirer of mine, and I fear an appeal from myself or any of my subjects would fall on deaf ears, which is where you come in. You are strangers in the round. The foreman would have no reason not to grant you an audience. Would you be so good as to go to the den of the dwarves and fetch some gromos? Gromos? It's for the sake of all Beckham, you understand. Cross the mountain north of here, then make your way briefly south, and you should happen upon their cave. I wish you the best of luck. Beckham is counting on you. So the gromos is to be found in the den of the dwarves. What kind of lives do they lead down there, I wonder? I have to go. So I have to go dwarves cave. The gromos. So I have to get the gromos. May provide the first chink of light. We need to banish the blackness from this benegated idea. Why are you using the chaos 밖까지使うわけ? Come, we must away to the east. The den of dwellers awaits. 意味がわかんないんだよね。普通のケーブはケーブでいいじゃんね。ゾンビ。
Ah.
Let's go! And crackle! Excellent.
Okay.
Crackle! Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Freeze! Hope you like the cold. We did it. Sure.
Great. Champion.
We did it.
All this mad really leaks, but I can smell fresh water somewhere as well. I suppose that means that dwarves have everything they need down here, especially if they've got ground moss to brighten the place up. Listen, this is the home of the dwarves, and we don't have any dealings with humans. Not since not since Queen Bear was killed on your rot watch. There's no question on me letting you through, so just wait, will you? No one wants you here. Sorry.
Hey, up!
The foreman lives in this cave, and if you think I'm going to let some 50 humans go running amok in his house, you've got another thing coming. Oh, stop making such a fuss. Let them in. Oh, alright. These caves may have been turned upside down by the marauding monsters, but that doesn't mean we can't keep our treasure safe. They're not getting anywhere near them, and neither are you stupid humans, so forget it. I should have known all that racket meant there were humans around. I suppose you have a good reason for coming here to disturb us. Yeah? King Beckham sent you get something for him because he thinks I can't stand them. Stand him? Ha! I don't know where the bumbling old fools got that idea from. I don't find him any more irritating than your average human, really. And I can hardly blame him for what happened to my bear. I miss her, of course. I miss her terribly. I loved her awfully lot. We all did. She just seemed to brighten up the rooms. There wasn't a dwarf among us who wouldn't have jumped off a bridge for her. I don't hate Beckham for not having the wherewithal to keep her safe, but I'm not inclined to be friends with him either, or any other human for that matter. What does he want from me anyway? I had that shock I had come a copper, but I didn't realize things had got this bad. Well, if it's Gromos you are after, you can find some deeper inside the cave. You'd have trouble getting hold of any right now, though. The boss of the local monsters has taken a shine to the stuff, you see. He's been munching away down here for a while now. He probably won't take too kindly to being interrupted, but if you don't mind getting your head bitten off, be my guest. You'll find a gromos grown on a wall near the water's edge down there.
Hey.
Go.
I've got no interest in what anyone who Beckham got to say. Get out of my sight. What that? You're not from Beckham? As if that matters. You humans are all the same. I have nothing to say you, nothing. Please don't come near me. Everyone knows what happens if you get too close to humans. We haven't forgotten Queen Bear, you know? Hey, look, humans. Do you have any idea how weird you look? Yes. I'm so ugly.
Hey, up!
This path leads straight to the south. Source of all our lovely light. Unfortunately, some horrible monsters been marching away at it for days now. Listen, I don't know what the foreman asked you to do. But if you were stupid enough to try and take that thing on, I'm going to stop you. Oh, you're such brave.
Ready. Miracle move. Right. Hey. Cast. Hatta. And crackle.
So. Many.
Sure. Sure.
So,
Sure.
jump. Okay.
Knew I had it in me. Can't stand the heat. Crackle! Let's go! Look lively! Thank you. Freeze! Easy peasy.
Hmm.
I'm ending this!
Sugar.
I can't get enough of this stuff.
Ew.
What a stroke of luck it was finding this place. I was starting to worry I'd run out of tasty new treats to try. Who the heck are you?
Lord Muscaratu. They're humans from Buckingham, I'll bet.
Humans, eh? I thought something about you smelled. Though I must say, I didn't think there was anyone left in Buckingham capable of making it all the way down here. I'm impressed. To be honest, you don't look very tasty. But there's only one way to find out for sure.
La la la, slaba slaba. Licking family. Kebab. Orange. Let's go. Kebab. Ruffles.
Here I come! Come to me!
Yes, yes, yo.
Never fear. Come to me!
Yes, yes, you.
Get blasted!
Uh,
Awful!
uh, multi-pips.
Keep going!
Let's go.
Come to me! Speedcracker!
Alright.
We did it!
Why? How? Don't think for a second that beating me means a thing. I was just the appetizer. You won't be making such light work of the main course, that's for certain.
Ah.
We dwarves usually gather at the watering hole on the south level when we've got something important to discuss. Some of my friends were in there when the monsters invaded. They didn't stand a chance. Damn those creatures. Thanks, I suppose. You stopped that thing from eating all of us, right?
Hey, up!
I suppose you are planning to using your fighting skills to save your fellows humans over in Backham, are you? Well, it won't be easy, that's for certain. The monsters up in the beacon are bound to be even nastier than the ones you've been fighting down here. Some humans are right, I suppose. Alright. I mean, Bea must have been something in King Backham if she ended up mulling. Did you really beat the monster? My. I didn't think anyone could squash that horrible old frog, let alone one of you clumsy great humans. I'm not saying I'll ever be able to forgive you, Rod, for what you did to Beer, but maybe I'm starting to see you in a new light, maybe.
Hey, up!
Yup. I really thought the foreman had lost it when he decided to let humans in here. But now I get it. You aren't humans at all. There's no way you'd have beaten that monsters if you were. Don't worry, I won't tell anymore.
Hey,
This cave may have been turned upside down by manualing monsters, but doesn't mean we can't keep our treasure safe. And until the seal is lifted up, everything is peaceful once again. I'm not letting anyone near it, especially not any humans.
hey.
I need the fragments. I want you to know that there's a little bit of my beer in that raw moss you've taken. She was the one who grew it. You see, she was absolutely dedicated to the stuff. Some people say that grow moss is the right of dwellers' life, but that's not true, she was. I want you to make those monsters pay for what they did to her. Do you understand? If you manage to do that, I'll happily hand over all of our most precious treasures. You mean, please destroy the monster? Hooray! The monsters are gone. We can play again. Play. If you speak with an American accent, you'd understand it better. You'd understand them better too. If you speak with an American accent, you'd understand you better. They'll understand you better too. If you speak with an American accent, you'll understand you better. And they'll understand you better too. Hey, I got moss. I got the moss. Hello. Your Majesty, please do not do anything rash. They will surely be returning at any. King Beckham, they're back! We have a moss. Oh. Thank goodness you could not have tamed you arrive a better time. Another child has. Quickly, the ground moss. Baby more rough ground moss all over the monster's feet. Are you alright? I hope that thing didn't hurt you. Either way, it looks like you did a great job rubbing the ground moss on its feet. Thanks goodness you made it back in time. Look at those footprints. Now we can find out where they are taking our dear little one. Come on, there's no time to waste.
Here?
Not so far, damn it. Do you mean chase the creature back to its lair armed? And what will you do when you get there, huh? We are none of us fighters, certainly not fighters skillful enough to take on these monsters on their home. Tough. Our friend here, on the other hand, much as it shames me to say it, I believe we must ask for their assistance once again. You have already done more than enough in gathering the gromos. But might we seek your aid once more time? I shall inform you of what is required once we return to the throne room. I know you must be exhausted, but I ask you your forbearance. Come on, Mel. Let us go. You can rest up back at the palace.
Please allow me to thank you once again
Once
for your heroic
again,
actions.
for your heroic action.
The footprints left behind by the Glomos should allow
The
you to find your way into the
left
beacon.
behind by the ground should allow you to find your way into the beacon.
If you can make it to the top and
you can
extinguish
make it
the
to
sinister
the top.
black flame that burns there, I believe our kingdom will be saved.
If you can make it to the top and extinguish the sinister black flame that burns there, I believe our kingdom will be saved.
In order to do so, my learned friend here informs me that you will require a substance known as prism dew.
A substance known as prism dew.
I will allow him to provide further details. I would no doubt lead you astray were I to attempt to do so. If you please, good sir.
Oh, yes. Legend has it that prism dew can be gathered in a place called Rainbow Cove. It shouldn't be too hard to get hold of some, provided you know where Rainbow Cove is, of course. Apparently, it's on a tiny uninhabited island in the dead center of the world. That's what one of the preeminent authorities on the subject wrote anyway. He also wrote that it's filled to the brim with water so pure that it cleanses the heart and grants the deepest and purest of sleeps. This is all just hearsay, of course. No one's ever actually been there. Who knows? Maybe it's not even in this world. Maybe it's in
this
heaven.
world. Maybe it's in heaven. This is all just hearsay, of course. No one ever actually been there. Who knows? Maybe it's not even in this world. Maybe it's in heaven.
Hold on a minute.
Hold on
Don't
a
get
minute.
too excited. But I think we might already have some of this prism dew you're talking about. Right?
Right? Hold on a minute. Don't get too excited, but I think we might already have some of this prism dew you are talking about, right? Yes.
You do! Praise the Almighty. Then please, you must take it to the beacon post-haste. I suppose now I'll never find out if that island really is uninhabited like all the books say.
I suppose how I I suppose I'll never find out if that island is uninhabited, like all the books say. I suppose.
Wonderful.
I
You
suppose.
continue to
I
exceed
suppose.
our wildest expectations.
Wonderful. You continue to exceed our wildest expectations.
Well, you know what needs to be done? Follow the glowing footprints into the beacon to the north.
Well, you know what needs to be done. Follow the glowing footprints into the beacon to the north.
And once you reach its highest point, extinguish the sinister flame that burns there.
Burn there.
Thank you, my friends. My kingdom is counting on you once again.
Counting on you. Counting on you. Counting on you. Counting on you.
Oh,
Do not to be hasty, baby, so we know what terrors await to us in that tower. We must be sure we are fully prepared before we depart. Okay. So... Once we succeed extinguishing that black flame, the darkness that shrouds us, this one shall surely dissipate. There's no point putting it off, baby, so we're going to have to climb the beacon. Bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon.
Alright.
Alright. 水の羽衣 flowing does, you know. But it's kinda 強いかな、どこか。Still have one. Only still. Okay. No good. I estimate taking reduced by 20%. I don't need that. I want to sleep. Prepare battle.
ah.
Okay. Deal. Deal.
Oh,
You haven't seen this husband of mine, aware. With his brown, the least he could do is try and help you with your heroic endeavors. I've no idea what help he'd be exactly, but still.
Now,
What that? You want to know more about the guiding right that's used in the beacon? Then you should ask the right housekeeper here in the castle. You didn't ask about that? Oh, I'm sorry. My healing not what it used to be. Hey. I want to. Me already used to always be given me grief for keeping out of all sorts of stuff and never checking any funk out. She thinks she changed me, but now she don't know if that did it. I just had me that bills where she can see it. Ha ha. Pretty clever, eh? Oh, the flame that burns atop the beacon is no ordinary fire. It's called the guiding light, and it originally came all the way from Emberdale. You know? That's all in the past, of course. Right now, word is that the beacon's being used as a portal to World of Monsters. There's no question of the guiding light burning up there again until someone deals with whatever's causing all the trouble. Whopping. Oh, baby, so thank you for everything you are doing for us. Don't worry about the lighthouse here in the castle. I'll keep it safe. Just as long as no monsters attack, that is, I mean, I'm not going to be able to fight them off on my own, am I? Okay. Which means if I lit the fire, the monsters are going to move and there or to the present. To the present time. I need an experiment. Okay, right house. The beacon.
Thanks.
I saw the monster hailing into the beacon. Over to you, baby soul.
Oh,
Be careful not to stray too far from the footprints, baby soul. They say this tower is full of traps. traps. I like traps. Yes. Wow.
Excellent.
Well, the grammar certainly doing its job. All we need to do is follow the trail. I don't follow.
Excellent. I feel great.
You feel great too.
Sure.
Ah, this type of so annoying. I needed something good.
All right, here I go. Let's go. Boom!
Why?
Freeze! Excellent.
Why is what's going on?
Excellent.
Yes, yo.
Excellent.
Family looked.
All in a day's work.
Family. Armory.
This is going to hurt! All in a day's work. Oh. Firecracker! Easy peasy.
Yes, yes, yo.
Here it comes! That was easy!
Shit.
Take that! That was easy! Sure. Sure.
Um. Wow. Oh, great. Deal right damage when attacking. Can be used in battle, assail all enemies with huge explosion of light. Overbreak. That must be black flame, and it more than lives up to its name. It is as black as night itself. Dogma. Sprinkle a feather, yes. Baby, so sprinkle some poison dew on black flame. What? I bet the monster said he could hide from us in here. Well, he's got another things coming. Yeah. Hello. Oh.
Finally.
Nice muscle.
You have arrived. I have long since grown tired of waiting.
You were waiting for ages.
And even longer since has the grinding into dust of mere cattle ceased to amuse me. I had hoped that an opponent truly deserving of annihilation at my hand would one day appear. And here you are at last. But you took too long! I had thought to toy with my prey before destroying it. But I have grown impatient. You will be crushed forthwith and without mercy.
Okay. Rap rules. Abandons all attempts at defense in order to dramatically use power physical attacks. Physical attacks? No. Wait. Fuck. I told you, wait.
We can do this! Come to me!
Surgery buff. I understand your skull. What? Hmm?
Be careful!
My gratitude.
Here it comes! Here I am! Let's go! Yeah! Cheers! Bam!
Miracle move!
This is going to hurt!
Ready!
Here I go!
Here you are.
Excellent!
Excellent.
No! How can this be possible?
This folks is given. Amen.
But it matters not. Buckingham may be saved.
바카나, 손 바카나.
The sea dragon will remain frozen for all time.
Dragon will remain frozen for all time. Only 2 babies. Baby, tiny, baby, tiny.
Hey,
You did it. You really did it. Everything suddenly went bright, and there were no monsters anywhere to be seen. So we ran here to see what was going on. And it too, the guiding light is burning in the beacon once again. The darkness is gone. And it looks like we're not sealed off from the world anymore either. You've done so much for us. We've been thinking of a way to thank you. And
Now,
hey, we're not supposed to talk about that until we get back to the palace. So let's not waste any more time here. Come on, let's get home. Yes. Oh, yes, of course. We'll need to use the guiding light to fire up the palace lighthouse as well. Boing. There. Now we would be good as to follow us back to the palace. Come on, everybody. Now, you'd better go sweating. The king is waiting for you. Everyone waiting for you, in fact. Oh, and would you mind taking the guiding lighting up the rest of the way to the lighthouse? Thanks. Thank you. Look, it's our heroes and sabers. This sense of elation, it's almost as though Captain Shakai himself had returned. Let you much for everything you've done.
Oh.
We love you. Thank you all so much. We'll never forget what you've done for us. What you've done for us.
everyone,
on
behalf of all the citizens of the Kingdom of Buckingham,
Buckingham,
I thank you
Buckingham.
from the bottom of my heart.
King Buckingham!
King Buckingham!
Lady Anais has disappeared! And they found this weird old man in her bedroom!
Weird? How dare you?
And just who might you be, if you please?
If you shut up and listen, I'll tell you. I am Scuba, king of the seabed. I was sent here by the water spirit herself. I've brought a message for the people of Buckingham. A message from Anais.
A message? Why would you be delivering messages for Lady Anais? King Scuba, was it?
An excellent question. And here's your answer. Because she's living under the sea with me now.
She jumped. I knew it. Oh, how could she have been so
Oh, stop your snivelling, man. The only one who's jumping here is you. To conclusions. If you know Anais at all, you'll know that she's been doing very little lately, except praying for the Almighty to reunite her with her beloved Sharkai. Unfortunately, the poor fellow's ship is frozen solid, and it's likely to stay that way for all eternity. Even if the Demon King were to be defeated, it would take centuries for the ice to melt. It goes without saying that she doesn't have much hope of living that long. But that didn't stop her praying. She said she'd do anything to be alive when her beloved finally thawed out.
Throwed out.
Anyway, somehow or other, her pleading made its way down to the seabed. My kingdom, as you may recall.
My kingdom, as you may recall.
Now, I'm not a particularly powerful king, but I do have one rather impressive ability. The ability to grant life to any creature in my kingdom for as long as I see fit. Well, Anais was determined. She was willing to come and live underwater as long as it meant that she might eventually be able to see her husband again. So when your heroes here beat the monsters up in that tower and lifted the curse hanging over the country, I thought it might be a good time to come and fetch her.
I had no idea she would go to such lengths.
Well, she did, and there's no turning back now. I was able to turn her into a mermaid, but making her human again would be beyond my powers. She knows this, of course, but that was the sacrifice she was willing to make in order to see her husband again. Now, as for her message, she wanted to say thank you to you, King Buckingham, and to all of your subjects.
All your subjects.
And she doesn't want you to feel sorry for her. She's happy with her choice. She's made her peace with it. There, all done. Right, I'm off.
Wait, I must ask you something before you leave. What became of the child that Anais was carrying when the kingdom was plunged into darkness?
Well, I don't know for certain, but I have an inkling. You see, the Sea Dragon and all its crew have enjoyed the personal protection of the water spirit since ancient time. That's why her captain always bears the mark of the spirit somewhere on his body. It's passed down through the generations. Which means, by the way, that any child Sharkai and Ananias had would also carry the mark. But I digress. I have a sneaking suspicion that Sharkai's child wasn't abducted by the Demon King, as some say, but was in fact spirited away by the water spirit for its own safety. I wouldn't be surprised if he or she was living a perfectly normal, perfectly peaceful life somewhere out there. But I'm just a humble servant of the spirit. I don't know any of this stuff for sure. Anyway, I'm glad to see the darkness got lifted and that we're no longer sealed off from the world and everything. Water spirits' blessings and all that.
Perhaps I failed to grasp the depths of Elias's love for Sharkai. Still, we must heed her message. We must not feel sorry for her. She has taken her fate in her own hands. It is time we did the same. The palace lighthouse must be lit. Please, follow me.
Okay.
Huh?
This isn't the way to lighthouse, baby, so you need to head upstairs. This kingdom has suffered ever since Captain Shakai was taken from us. This cause has been a walking nightmare for the people of Background. But now, thanks to you, the end appears to be in sight at long last. Truly, we can never thank you enough. We thank you never enough. Look at the glow. I honestly never thought I'd see the guiding light again in my lifetime. But now that it's black, I want to live for as long as possible to make the most of it. My friend, you have liberated our kingdom from the darkness. You must allow us to throw a banquet in your honor. A giant feast to celebrate our round's salvation and to make our departure on the road to a brighter future. There's a great big brazier here, but it's not lit. Brazier. Brazier. A container to burning charcoal. Hibachi. Container for burning charcoal. Transfer the guide light of the background lighthouse. Retreat. Boy. Yeah. Banquet. This celebration lasts late into the night, and when they finish, the people of background sleep soundly for the first time in years. Then morning comes. Morning comes. Morning comes.
It seems the time has come for us to say goodbye. Though I doubt this is the last we'll be seeing of each
Though I
other.
doubt this is the last we will see of each other.
Now, it is time for me to repay you as promised. I thought perhaps this would make for a most fitting reward. It is the legendary sword, passed down from one captain of the Sea Dragon to the next. Shark-Eye left it in my care when he set out before his final battle, that it might be used in defense of his wife and unborn child. Until now, I had not met one whom I deemed worthy of such a weapon. But in you, I have undoubtedly found such a person. I hereby present to you the Sea Serpent Saber.
Sea Serpent Saber. Bang! Maybe so red with a Sea Serpent Saber. Not a rat sword.
You wield it well, just as I had expected. Truth be told, there is something of Shark-Eye about you. Incidentally, it strikes me that I've told you very little about the captain. You must be curious to learn more about him. I beg your pardon. My chief minstrel told you everything you needed to know, but I do not employ a minstrel. Oh, I did, of course, a long time ago. He was a fine man and a talented musician, but he fell ill and died many years back. But of course, you are blessed with powers beyond those of ordinary humans. I should have learned not to be surprised by your capabilities. In any case, the most important thing I wish to say to you today is simply this. Thank you. Your name shall live on in the legends of my kingdom for all time. And not only here in Buckingham, I believe the dwarves also have reason to thank you.
Dwarves.
They would be grateful for the opportunity to express this gratitude in person. Perhaps you should pay them a visit before you leave.
Yes. Beacons of Hope. I know how the king feels, but I'm not sure I'm good idea to pass these tragic tales on future generations. The people of Backnam might be better off trying to forget what happened to them and moving on with their lives. More to the point, we need to moving on as well, but let's say hello to the dwarf for a moment before we run off. Car, that sea serpent saber the king gave you is pretty swish, baby, so I was a bit too big for me to handle, though. What a shame. Check. The Mistolero is nowhere to be. Was he a ghost? Or is King Bagnum right? And it was all just a dream? Mistral.
Huh?
Minstrel. 김유 주인공. Wow. Can be used in battle. Some more talent of water which surges through single group of enemies. Okay. Good. Damage to the paralyzed enemy area. Damage due to nature from chance of enveloping enemy when attacking. Enveloping. Oh. Okay. Okay. Just a moment. I have to eat. I have to eat dinner. Fuck. See ya. Thank you for watching.
Ah.
Please subscribe me